What do you say, my Facebook friends? You know it. Number 8 in your scorecard, but number 1 in your heart, Albert Sugar Bear Barbieri. Well, I got something nice for my South Philly people. I'm at the LAPC tournament in Commerce, at the Commerce in LA, and I'm standing in line, and I'm waiting to register, and a guy in front of me, I lock my eyes on him because he just looks familiar to me. So long and behold, I buy my ticket and I register, and I'm at the table with this guy. And he's sitting in seat 7 across. I'm in seat 2, and I'm looking at him. I said, this guy, he's so dead ringer for this. So I ask him. I say to him, first I introduce myself to him, try to get his first name. I said, excuse me, what's your name? And he says, Kirk. And I go, now not knowing who I'm recognizing his first name, but I know the face. I said, okay, and he got his name, and I still didn't look on my phone to Google the movie, and he gets in another conversation, and as soon as I hear his voice, I go to my phone, and I say, this has got to be him. Well, don't you know, sitting at the table with me is Kirk Acevedo. Vito, right? Is that
Acevedo, yeah.
As you are looking right now at this interview, I know you, my South Philly Eagle fans, have to recognize him, but he's better known for his HBO series on Oz and Band of Brothers, and he's currently in a TV series, right? Arrow, right?
Yeah.
But we all know he's dear to our hearts because he's Tommy, who played Mark Wahlberg's buddy in the movie Invincible. How you doing, Kurt?
Doing okay.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Good.
That movie is dear to our hearts from South Philly.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yes, it was.
That's right.
And I got to tell you, first of all, let me ask you, what did you think of our little town, our little borough? You're from the Bronx,
right? Bronx, yeah.
So, what you think of our little Bronx, little city, South Philly?
It's very similar. It's very similar. You know what I mean? The food, the people, you know, and Italians and Puerto Ricans and Irish.
Right.
It's very similar to the Bronx.
Everybody. You didn't deal with any South Philly punks while you were there, would you? Any fisticuffs? Nobody.
No, I was good. Yeah.
So, let me ask you a couple things about the movie, and then we'll talk about how you find time to play poker.
Sure.
So, what did you learn, now being from the Bronx, what did you learn about being from New York and coming to Phillies, coming to an Eagles game, and wearing either a Giant jersey or a Yankee jersey? Yeah. What did you take from that movie, and what did you learn? That maybe a number one rule.
Well, you can't wear no Giant colors. The Eagles hate Giants, and what's crazy is because I was in downtown Philly,
right?
So the stadium's right there. So when you're getting ready for the game, it's the coolest thing that most cities don't get to witness. The whole city just puts on green in all their jerseys.
Right.
You don't get that in New York because it's so much bigger.
So bigger.
Everyone's coming from Manhattan, you know, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, you know, Brooklyn, and they're all going out to Jersey. So you don't get to see everyone just walk into the stadium. That was cool.
That is cool. So I know in the movie, the Janet, played by Elizabeth Banks, you know, she got a little bit of a pass because of her looks, but I got to tell you, that was depicted wrong. No matter how gorgeous of a... You don't wear... just like I would never wear a Phillies jersey in the Yankee Stadium.
There's always an exception.
There's always
an exception.
How hard was it to keep your eyes off her during the movie? Beautiful girl. She
great.
She wore that... I got to say, she wore that Giants jersey pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, now, tell us about the scene, the rough touch scene. The mud, the water, the rain. Yeah. That had to be awesome to do. And how
I hated it because we had to film it at night. So it was summertime, so it was hot. But the rain was cold. We had rain towers to make the field wet.
Right.
So it was super cold. And 5 of the stuntmen were ex-UFC fighters. One of them being Randy Couture.
Oh, really?
So Randy Couture had to tackle me, had to clothesline me every fucking take. I had to get clothesline by that guy. So you're cold and you're getting hurt. It was not good.
How long did that take to do that? Finish that scene? Days or?
No, that was 5 days.
5 days.
5 days for in the rain and 5 days for the other scene when it was dry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So next time you get into Philly, Tony Luke, who you know was the Cape guy in the scene with the trial, he said, I know you must have had a ton of cheesesteaks while you're there.
Yes,
But he
yes.
said to make sure and get over to see his establishment, how to stuff.
Next
Now,
time.
so here you are. We got plenty of movie stars, TV stars come here, play poker. Now, I've been on this circuit for 20-some years, and this is the first time I've run into you. Yeah, I don't. The last 5, 6, 7 years, I've really shut down playing all year round and the LAPC. But tell us about your poker career, how did it start, or tournament poker?
I've been playing for 15 years.
15 years?
15 years. I won a couple of these too.
Oh, did you?
LAPC,
Okay.
So, I know what I'm doing.
I can see your table. Your table presence is very good.
The one reason why I didn't answer you at first when you asked me if I'm an actor is I'm going to tell you why. Because most actors suck.
Most actors do suck.
They suck. So what happens is when they know I'm an actor, guess
They
what? They're
try
trying
to put. They try.
Exactly. So that's why I don't like answering.
I got you, and I got that. When I asked you, you gave the infamous.
Yeah.
Like I said to you, I said to Kirk, has anybody ever? I'm sure you get this all the time. Has anybody said to you, you look like Tommy who played Mark Wahlberg's Invincible, and you just went, meaning you got? And I knew something was suspicious because I'm pretty good at that. I'm saying this is you're too fucking close to this.
They always, for instance, it would be like if Phil Hellmuth or even Phil Ivey sat at the table, everyone would be gun a gun for them.
Yeah, right. Because they just bragging rights.
Exactly,
yeah,
bragging rights.
Right.
So it's the same thing. Oh, shitty actor.
Right.
Shitty poker player actor. I'm going to take all this butt from him.
Because they put an image on you. They think, okay, you're an actor. You can afford to buy into a tournament like this, and they're just coming after you think you know how to play. And that's you got that right. So so tell us about what's going on as far as your career. You're doing the TV series Arrow.
Yeah, doing the TV series Arrow, and that's it. That's all I can do right now until.
All right. Now that scene, real quick, and we'll end this because the break's coming to an end.
Yeah.
That scene where Mark Wahlberg is playing, obviously Vince Papale, and he's out the side in the parking lot of the vet. You come there to fix his car and get him out, and that was a great scene, and you pulled it beautiful.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have any experience with cars, just in case my car ever breaks down. I could give you a call.
Damn thing about cars.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know where to put the oil in or shit about gas.
Yes, all right. Well, gang, there you have it. Kirk Acevedo played Tommy in Invincible.
Good enough.
All right, he's all right. We got him. He's linked in our hearts forever. South Philly. All right.
Pleasure,
Thanks, Doc.
Pleasure.
All right, buddy.